Good morning, children. Let us continue with the class. So, we were discussing the machine age, right? And we have discussed until the Industrial Revolution. Okay, so let us see this the next topic, that is mass production. A major change known as mass production took place due to better machinery. Mass production is the name given to the method of producing goods in large quantities at low cost per unit. Underline that. What do you mean by mass production? Producing goods in large quantities at low cost per unit. The advantage of mass production are reduced production cost and increased profit. It also gives employment to a large number of people. The quality of product is also improved. Okay, so basically, mass production means number one, production in large quantity, that too at a less cost price. Now, as I said that the less cost price, so that itself is one of the advantage, and another one is since it is produced in more quantity. Along with this, there is another advantage of mass production, that is, it also gives employment to quite lots of people, and in fact, the quality is also improved. Next, we have a source of energy. So, as I told you earlier in the yesterday in the class, that due to the shortage supply of coal, there was another alternate source of energy, and which was discovered as a mineral oil. And after the discovery of mineral oil, trucks and this what you call cars, the invention of trucks and cars were very much benefited from the mineral oil. So mineral oil was discovered in limited areas and was drawn out from the earth. The crude oil obtained was refined to get kerosene, petrol and diesel. In 1895, Dr. Rudolf Diesel of Germany invented a diesel-driven engine. Underline that. In 1895, Dr. Rudolf Diesel of Germany invented a diesel-driven engine. There was another person called the Daimler. He invented a petrol-driven car. Okay, underline that as well. This was the first motor car. After this, different kinds of motor vehicles like scooters, trucks, and diesel locomotives were made. But mineral oil is an exhaustible source. We cannot replenish it. Therefore, a new source of energy was found, and that is electricity. So, first it was coal, and the alternate of coal was mineral oil. Now, since even mineral oil is an exhaustible resource which will get over very soon and that cannot be renewed, therefore another new source of energy was found, that was electricity. And the person who invented the diesel motor vehicle and the petrol motor vehicle, diesel was invented by Dr. Rudolf Diesel, and the petrol driven cars, it was invented by Daimler. Now let us see electricity. Electricity, Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist. He was the one who discovered electricity, that too while flying a kite on a stormy day. Electricity is used to run machines. In fact, nowadays there are even electric vehicles as well. There are many methods to produce electricity. Firstly, it was made from coal and petrol, and later it was made from water. Heavy flow of stored water from dams generate hydroelectricity. Water is a renewable source and hence can be used again and again. So, see, there are some of the methods of electricity. You know how it is being produced. It can be produced from like also from windmill. It can be produced from this water through hydroelectricity, right? Now, at first in the beginning, electricity was produced from coal and petrol, but later on water, it was water which helped in the production of electricity. And if you want to know much about how water can be used in simple term, that if you need to understand hydroelectricity, the dams and all which are being built in rivers, okay, where water is stored, and then the water from the dams, this is they when they are allowed to move, a turbine is connected which again stores, as the turbine rotates, as the water falls on the blade of the turbine, this stores the energy, the electricity in these transformers, and this is how electricity gets generated. In simple language, hydroelectricity. Apart from coal, mineral oil or electricity, There are also some other sources of energy, such as solar energy, wind energy, and all. Netherlands has used windmills to harness the energy of wind. Garbage and rubbish are also used to produce electricity. Now, in our country, in that is in Punjab, the animal excreta, which is called dung, that is being used to produce cooking gas. Nowadays, I have seen when during my childhood days, gobar gas and all. So, animal excreta is being used to produce cooking gas in every home. In addition to this, nuclear power is also being used for peaceful purposes. To cure certain diseases, it is being used in many hospitals as well. Now, beside this new form of the natural energy that we have, okay, or you can say it is also called this what you call CNG, compressed natural gas. There are lots of CNG vehicles, especially in the metro cities. Maybe we don't have here in our city, but if you go to the metros, especially Delhi, Mumbai, and all, most of the vehicles they run in CNG. Now, why they are used instead of the other fuels such as petrol and diesel? Because they emit a very less amount of pollution. You can say negligible, okay? And moreover, the battery cells are based on solar energy, and these are also used to operate small devices like calculator, remote control, etc. and all. So these are some of the different types of machines, okay, and the sources of energy which is used to operate different machines. Now I'll just go have a quick recapitulation of the chapter, summing up the chapter. The machine age started in the Stone Age when man made tools of stones and bones were used for digging. After the invention of the wheel, machines were made at a much quicker pace. Machines driven by steam, diesel, and electricity were made. Machines started to make things which were made by hand earlier. The short supply of coal was overcome by mineral oil, and then mineral oil yielded kerosene, petrol, and diesel. Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist, discovered electricity, which was used to operate machines. Among other sources of energy, the sun and the wind were harnessed. They are used to cook food and heat water. With this, we come to the end of the chapter. Now we have the notes. I'll be sharing the notes with you. Okay, you just update yourself accordingly from the campus care. See you all in the next class. Read the textbook. God bless you all.